Rather lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. Arsenal Football Club have announced the arrival and signing of new goalkeeper Matt Turner. 28 years of age, he will be putting on shirt number 30, and that officially means Ban Leno will be leaving the club. Fabrizio Romano again confirming that means Gabriel Jesus' announcement is coming in very, very soon. Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like button for me. Let's get this video to 800 likes as we welcome Matt Turner to the family. Give him a very, very warm welcome. We're going to look at all the interviews from Mikel Arteta to Edu. But the key question in this video that I'm going to try to make you understand is why Matt Turner? Why have they signed Matt Turner? Why have they chosen a goalkeeper from America, from New England? What are the abilities of this guy that Mikel Arteta, Edu, and whoever the fuck chose to sign him did agree to sign him? That is the reason for this video. Obviously, hit the like button for me. I really need that massively on this one. Right, let's get into it. So Arsenal have officially announced here that goalkeeper Matt Turner has joined us on a long-term contract from Major League Soccer side New England Revolution, confirmed there, done and dusted. And they've said the 28-year-old USA international has made 18 appearances for his country since making his international debut in January 2021. He started all 6 matches on the way to the United States, winning the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup, and has been an integral part of the squad, which won the qualification to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. You know, after graduating from Fairfield University, Connecticut, Matt joined Jersey Express in the US Premier League Development League for 1 season before signing for New England Revolution in 2016. Matt made 102 appearances for New England Revolution during his 6 years with the Major League side, being voted both the fans and team's most valuable player in 2020. In August 2021, he was selected to represent the Major League Soccer in the 2021 Major League Soccer All-Star Game, where he saved 2 penalties and was voted MVP. Matt also spent a successful loan spell in the United Soccer League with Richmond Kickers in 2016 at the start of his time with New England Revolution. So that is the kind of guy Arsenal have signed and the kind of profile we are looking at. Now, Mikel Arteta's comments, you will be very, very intrigued about what Mikel has to say, because, you know, he signed him. He says Matt is an experienced goalkeeper who brings high quality to our squad. He has shown this with his performances in recent years in both the Major League Soccer and at international level with the United States of America, that he is a good goalkeeper who will give us added strength going into the next season. We welcome Matt and his family to the club, and we look forward to working together in the years to come. Technical director Edu, of course, as well has to have a word, and he has said, "We are delighted that Matt is joining us. Matt is a goalkeeper with established qualities and experience who will be a great addition to our squad. We identified Matt some time ago and worked hard to ensure that this not hard, really, no one was interested in him, that this transfer was complete, so he could join us in time for our preseason in July. We now look forward to Matt joining us, settling into his new home, and working ahead of the new season." According to Arsenal, Matt will wear shirt number 30 and will soon join up with his new teammates for preseason. Everyone at Arsenal welcomes Matt Turner at the club. The transfer is subject to the completion of regulatory processes there, lads. So that is the overall picture around Matt Turner and the overall comments from Mikel Arteta and Edu about what this guy is all about, what they feel about him, and why they have signed it. But as fans, you're gonna ask me, why Cossy? Why Matt Turner? Now, one of the attributes you're gonna have in him is a very, very tall goalkeeper, 1.91 centimeter, 1.19 meters tall. is quite a very, very Togo keeper. And if we look at some of the strongest attributes of his game here on FB Ref, one of the things you will see is no, I want FB Ref. I don't want Transfer Market. So here we are. So one of the strongest attributes of his game, just like you can see here, I'm gonna try to make this a little bit bigger for you so that you can see it clearly, right? Okay, I hope you can see that clearly now. So look. These are the strongest attributes of Matana's game. Crosses stopped is in the 90th tier in comparison to other goalkeepers in the USA. Penalty saves, interesting, very, very interesting. And this is why this is interesting for me, lads, is because I think Ramsdale is not a penalty saver. No, it's not in him. It's just like Banleno. They're not good at saving penalties. If you ask me, an Arsenal goalkeeper that I was sure had a 50-50 chance of saving a penalty, that was Manuel Almunia. That was Wojciech Szczesny. And I think Fabianski as well. I'm not really sure with Fabianski, but Wojciech Szczesny and Manuel Almunia, those two goalkeepers, when you talk about penalties, your mind will run back very, very fast. And Matana possesses that attribute as well, very, very strongly. Actually, per 90, this shows that per 90, he can save, if a penalty comes up against him, there is a 50% chance that he will actually save it. And in that category, he's standing in the 89 tier of penalty savers. That means he's not the best penalty saver in the USA, but at least he's around there. Now, these are statistics here. You have positive. You have post shot expected goals minus goals allowed. Then you're having post shot expected goals per shot on target. Now, this is goes back to his save percentage and how many times is he expected to make a save whenever whenever he's faced with a shot, or whenever a shot is going to happen. And you can see here is standing in the 68 and 61 percentile. That is, his save ratio is 70%, right? His save ratio is 70%. That is quite low as compared to Banleno and Aaron Ramsdale. So he's not one of the best shot stoppers, not a player you're going to have with a lot of reflexes, not exactly, but you're going to have a goalkeeper that can play with his feet. And this, in these statistics, we can be able to see it there. Touches, 31.43 per 90. Those are his touches right here. You can see it, right? These are touches here. 31 touches. That is good for a goalkeeper that's going to be playing out from the back, right? Launching, 35.4%. His ability to launch the ball right from right from his defense. Average length of his goal kicks, 44.3. Needs to work on that, but probably doesn't need to work on that because literally he's going to be a goalkeeper playing out from the back for Mikel Arteta. Then goals against per 90, you're having 1.35. That is not really bad, but I think he also needs to find a better save percentage and a better ratio of goals against. Probably 1.1. Probably 1.0, at least conceding only one goal per 90. But 1.35 is also not that bad. So he's not a bad goalkeeper. With a goalkeeper, I think he's a goalkeeper we will expect to see in the Carling Cup, in the Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, probably Europa League as well. A goalkeeper that Arsenal can trust. 28, that is a goalkeeper that is matured. That is a goalkeeper in his prime. And I think that is quite one of the few similarities I find in him with Banleno. But I wanted to show you something else apart from these mere statistics. There is a report that I've been trying to read through here on Matt Turner, and this is it, right? So this is what has Arteta seen in Matt Turner, written by Premier League News FC. Brilliant report. and this is what they have managed to come up with. So first and foremost, they said Mikel Arteta has made it clear that his squad needs to build leaders both on the pitch and off it as well. The likes of Granit Xhaka, Benjamin White, Gabriel, Lacazette, and Aaron Ramsdale are uniting figures on the pitch who never fail to stand up for their teammates and get into opponent faces. The Gunners have one of the youngest squads in the Premier League who need leaders around them to look up to, something which Matana offers the team. At the age of 27, now 28, Matt is an experienced figure who has the experience of playing at the highest level for a prolonged period of time. His ability to command his technical area and organize the defense in front of him is something that the Gunners can hugely benefit from. So look, I think that's a brilliant point there. Look, I should have made this a little bit wider for everyone to read, right? But that's a huge point. I think the leadership is one of the things we desperately need. We have a very, very young squad, like they put there on the website. And I think Matana coming at 28 is not a player to back at. He's not a player to show the way. I think it's going to take some time to get used to the Premier League and understand the culture and everything. But he's not a player you're going to be worried, oh, he's going to do this, or when is he going to develop into this? No, he's 28, so you expect a leader in the dressing room, a leader on the pitch as well. And we can benefit from that, honestly. We can definitely benefit from that. I think the difference with him and Leno is experienced, and has played at the top level for me because he's played at Bayer Leverkusen, played at Arsenal in the Europa League as well. But Leno is not that kind of a leader that you want. He's not the kind of leader that talks, backs, gives instructions, and tries to show the other teammates that, look, you're not doing it right. This is the way. And I think Matana could be that guy. Now, the other point they've actually pointed out on Matana, look, I'm just lucky that I found this, right? They've also said that here, right, let's get this right. They've also said here that Matana, along with his leadership qualities, is a great goalkeeper. His shot-stopping ability is unparalleled, along with his ability to join the build-up play are his major traits as a goalie. The US international never fails to run out of his 6-yard box and punch the ball away, especially in tight situations. Someone who never hesitates to go for a 50-50 challenge. He is a player who will massively help the Gunners, especially as a partner to Ramsdale. Arteta needs to avoid the temptation of overplaying his talisman, and Tana's signature promises to help Arteta in revealing the pressure of his star goalie. The club have reportedly agreed personal terms. Of course, this was quite a long time ago. Now the player has signed officially for Arsenal Football Club. So look, listen. Look, that report, that excerpt just brings out what we've talked about. He's a goalkeeper that is a sweeper goalkeeper. He's a modern goalkeeper. And that is what I think that is the key factor why Arsenal have signed him. He's not a goalkeeper that is going to be on his line in his penalty area. Good with his feet. First and foremost, like I said, averaging 31 touches per 90. I mean, he could do more. With a team like Arsenal, he's definitely going to do more, right? And then a goalkeeper that's going to come out for 50-50 challenges, just like Ramsdale does it. A goalkeeper that's going to commit into challenges, and a goalkeeper that is going to help the team really defend well. And then lastly, I think they've written something as well here. I read something down here. And it says, Arteta's primary concern at this point is to regain his side's festive form and arrest this minor slump in their fortune. So I think that is there is nothing in there really. So the two main points on Matt Turner coming as a backup to Aaron Ramsdale is gonna be a goalkeeper that just provides depth, and I think kind of some when we play Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, when we play these easy games in the Carling Cup, that is when we expect to see him. But we can say we are happy to see you at Arsenal, Matana. We hope you get a very, very successful career here, and all the best. Definitely all the best.